Hello everyone, welcome back to another eFootball video. Today we're diving into an eFootball English League Player of the Season pack. Join me as I dive into what exciting cards await. Let's find out if this pack is alive and kicking and worth the hype. Okay, so first up we have 93 rated attacking midfielder Bilal El Kanous. There's his face scan. Played 32 league games and scored 2 goals. The young Moroccan was one of the very few shining lights in Leicester's dismal season. A technical player with skills and vision to match the work rate, Bilal established himself as a key creative midfielder for his club. This is what I like about these Player of the Season cards. You get a chance of picking up some gems from lowly clubs, which you may not during the season. Anyway, let's take a closer look at this card. An attacking midfielder who can also play left midfield and centre midfield and left wing forward. Playing style, creative playmaker. Stats wise, off the bat, it looks pretty good. It looks like a very good dribbler with 89 tight possession, 89 dribbling, ball control 91, balance 89 with a good manager boost. He'll hit the 90s easily. Player skills wise, he's got double shots, Marseille turn, cut behind turn, soul control. Unfortunately, no flip flap, so no ball roll. But he has long range shooting, one touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing, outside curler, and gamesmanship. So he's got all the right skills to pay the bills. Overall, I'll give this card a 7 out of 10. Next up, we have Nottingham Forest talisman Chris Wood. He's had a fantastic season, hasn't he? He's played 36 games in the league, scoring 20 goals. There he is. His goals and forward play were crucial in Forest's 7th place finish in the league. Let's take a closer look at his card. I think we've only had one previously released Player of the Week card this season gone by. So if you missed out, this is your chance to claim him. Stats wise, obviously his finishing and heading stand out. Kicking power stand out as well, 87. Physical contact, 88. Balance, 60. But I guess that's real life. Like in real life, he's a fox in the box, centre forward. Player skills wise, he's got a good range of skills. Heading, long range curler, rising shot, long range shooting, first time shot, one touch pass, penalty specialist, aerial superiority, captaincy and fighting spirit. So it's a good solid centre forward card. Again, balance is only 60, so he's going to be quite stiff to use. And low pass isn't great, but finishing, heading, kicking power, centre forward to just take those chances, finish those chances, get on the end of things. He's the man for you, Chris Wood. Next up, we have 94 rated Fulham midfielder Alex Iwobi. There he is, played 38 league games, scoring 9 goals. Iwobi was one of Fulham's key players last season. He's versatile, consistent, and contributed both offensively and defensively for the team. Let's take a closer look at his card. Okay, yep, sure, he's versatile. He can play across the middle of the pitch and as well left wing forward and right wing forward. He's a creative playmaker. Let's have a look at his stats. He's a dribbler, 87, ball control, dribbling 89, tight possession 87, and he's quick as well, speed 87, acceleration 86. So a solid card all round, a solid winger. If you're going to play him in left midfield or right midfield for that matter. Player skills, he's got double touch, soul control, no flip flap unfortunately, but at least he's got double touch and he's got Marseille turn. Other skills, long range curler, dipping shot, heel trick, first time shot, one touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing. So it's good. He's got pinpoint crossing. If you're going to play him wide, and you're going to decide for him to put crosses into the box, but his lofted pass is only 76. But I think if you're going to use Alex Iwobi, you're going to use him more of a player to get into the box. I think even if his finishing isn't great, but you're going to want him around the edge of the box because he's got one touch pass through passing. His passing is okay, but his tight control and dribbling will make him very useful around the edge of the box. I give this card a 7 out of 10. Next up is Justin Kluivert of Bournemouth. There he is. Played 34 league games last season, scoring 12. We've had 2 or 3 player of the week Kluiverts during the season, and it's been no surprise he's made the cut for this pack too, because he's been arguably Bournemouth's best player this season. He has consistently displayed flair and adaptability on the wings, cementing his role as a top Premier League attacking threat. Who can forget the hat-trick of penalties, the first ever in Premier League history? Anyway, he's had a good season. Let's take a closer look at his card. Attacking midfielder who can play on the either wings, as a left wing forward, right wing forward, a left midfielder or a right midfielder. His default position in this card is an attacking midfielder, and as a whole player, playing style, he'll run forward a lot into the box, trying to get on the end of things, trying to attack the space. Let's look at his playing stats. Standout stats are ball control 87, dribbling 87, tight possession 86, balance 87, acceleration 87, speed 89. So he's very, very good dribbler with speed, good close control. Finishing is decent as well, 81. He doesn't have first time shot, unfortunately, which you would want for an attacker midfielder. He doesn't have first time shot, but he does have other shooting skills in long range curler and long range shooting. Yes, of course, he's got penalty specialist. He scored a hat-trick of penalties, just like as I mentioned earlier. And he has the ball roll. Double touch, flip flap, soul control equals the ball roll. Or some will call it special double touch. So that's a fun and can be a very effective skill move to use in this game. Overall, a very good card. I give this card a 7.5 out of 10. So next up is 94 rated defender Aaron Wan-Bissaka. There he is. Played 36 league games for West Ham, scoring 2. West Ham's player of the season, a welcome addition to this pack. Wan-Bissaka this season solidified his reputation as a formidable defender with good interception skills and strong tackling with those go-go gadget legs. Let's take a closer look at his card. A defensive fullback, just like in real life, who can play both left back and right back, left midfield and right midfield. So if you're playing a back 5, you can play as a wing back, or in the flat back 4 you can play as a fullback, which is his natural position. So that can be very handy. Let's have a look at his stats. High stats defensively, as you would expect for a highly defensive player. Maybe his aggression isn't as high, or defensive awareness could be a bit higher. But his tackling is excellent, 89 with a manager boost, so he'll hit 91, 92. Standout stats: speed 92, acceleration 88, Stamina 89. So pretty similar to last season's Manchester United card, I think, yeah, if I remember correctly. And let's look at his skills. He's got double touch, useful for a fullback. He's got through passing, pinpoint crossing, man marking, interception, blocker, aerial superiority, sliding tackle, acrobatic clearance, and fighting spirit. So he's got the defensive skills, and the bonus is his through passing, fighting spirit, and double touch. Overall, a very good card. I would give this card an 8 out of 10, especially if it lives up to his previous cards. Next up is Aaron Ramsdale of Southampton. There he is. Played 30 league games for the Saints. Was relatively consistent between the sticks for Southampton in what was a terrible season for them. Ramsdale was nominated for Fans Team of the Season, so at least his consistent performances was recognised. And also he made it here in Konami's pack. Let's take a closer look at his card. So obviously straight off the bat, looks like a good keeper stats wise, but we've seen many keepers this season with similar stats, high stats on paper, but have performed terribly on the pitch, on the virtual pitch. Let's look at his player skills: low punt, long throw, penalty saver, captaincy. Great player skills. On paper, decent stats, but we said that so many times this season. Hopefully he's not a dud like the other goalkeepers, player of the week goalkeepers. Fingers crossed. So because of that, I'll give this card a 6 out of 10. Next is 94 rated Chelsea left back Marc Cucurella. There he is. Big hair and all that. Played 36 league games, scoring 5. Not bad for a defender. His boss Maresca recently mentioned him as one of the most improved players in his team. Cucurella provided great energetic wing play and defensive solidity to Chelsea, and adapted well to the tactical demands of his coach. Let's take a closer look at his card. Attacking left back, he can play centre back as well. Maybe more designed better for a left centre back in a back three. Nevertheless, he can play centre back. He can also play left midfield, ideally as a left wing back. Stats wise, standout stats are speed, excellent, acceleration, excellent, 87. Lofted pass, 85, so his crossing will be pretty decent. Stamina, of course, 90, standout stat, already 90. Let's look at his player skills: cut behind turn, through passing, pinpoint crossing, gamesmanship, man marking, interception, blocker, aerial superiority, sliding tackle, and fighting spirit. So a good range of skills, defensive skills and attacking skills with his through passing and pinpoint crossing. He has gamesmanship as well, so expect him to win a few more fouls for you. Physical contact is only 72, so yeah, just in real life, a lightweight, but he's aggressive and he's got great stamina and he's very, very fast. I give this card a 7 out of 10. So next up is Daniel Munoz of Crystal Palace. There he is. Played 36 games in the league, scored 4. Was one of the best performing right backs in the league this season. One of the most hardworking and passionate players out there. Provided Palace versatility and attacking options from the fullback position. Made one of the goals in the FA Cup final. Let's take a closer look at his card. Standout stats, look at that. Already, without the manager boost, it's 90 off the bat. It's 91 speed, 91 acceleration, 91 aggression, 91 stamina. He's a right midfielder who can play right back as well. So if you're playing if you're playing wing backs, he would be ideal for the right wing back spot. He's so aggressive. Look at that, 91. He's box to box with stamina 91 as well. Fantastic. Long range skills. Player skills. Long range shooting, one touch pass, free passing, pinpoint crossing, man marking, trap back, interception, blocker, sliding tackle, fighting spirit. So if you're playing wing backs, I think he'll be very ideal to have. Physical contact only 74. That's the only downside for me. And tackling itself is only 75. Other than that, a decent card. I give this card 6.5 out of 10. Next up is Morgan Rogers of Aston Villa. There he is. Played 37 league games, scoring 8 goals. We've had a few of his cards during the season, which came as no surprise since he's had a stormer. He's versatile, has good work rate and an eye for goal, and this season for Villa consistently displayed promising attacking instincts and increased maturity on the flanks. He was named Aston Villa's Young Player of the Season. Let's take a closer look at his card. Okay, he's an attacking midfielder, whole player, so he'll get forward quite a lot. He can play a support striker role, a left midfield role, or left wing forward role. Stats wise, standout stat is his balance, 87. Low pass is decent as well. Finishing is okay. Solid, but not spectacular off the bat. Skills wise, he's got double touch soul control, fantastic, but no flip flap. He has long range curler, long range shooting, first time shot, great shooting skills. He's got one touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing, outside curler, and fighting spirit too. So he's got all the skills to play in that attacking midfield role. But stats wise, I don't think it cuts it, to be honest. So overall, I'll give this card a 6 out of 10. Next up is Brighton forward João Pedro. There he is, played 27 games, scored 10. Missed a few games as well this season through injury, but when fit was one of Brighton's main men going forward. The young Brazilian consistently showcased creativity and goal threat. You can see why Newcastle and a number of other clubs are looking to buy him this summer. Anyway, let's take a closer look at his card. I think they got to update his hair because he's got cornrows, I think, now. Well, it's much longer now than this face scan. He's a centre forward, deep line forward. So if you play him centre forward, he'll drop back a lot into just in front of the midfield positions to collect the ball. Let's look at his player stats. Standout are his dribbling, 87, acceleration 86. Overall solid card, overall solid stats. Nothing else jumps out of the page. Player skills wise, he's got good skills. Scissor feint, double touch, soul control, no flip flap, but that's fine because he's got a lot of other skills as well. Long range curler, long range shooting, first time shot, through passing, outside curler, penalty specialist, and gamesmanship. If his finishing was a lot higher, I would definitely go for him. He's only 83. With a manager boost, it'll probably go up to 86, which is doable, but there are many other better strikers out there. So overall, I will give this card a 6 out of 10. Next up is 94 rated Brennan Johnson. There he is, played 33, scored 11. The Spurs man didn't have the best of starts to the season. I remember he was subjected to torrid abuse from his own fans, but quickly he bounced back to have a very good season, capped off scoring the goal to win his club's first piece of silverware in 17 years. Brennan Johnson, a dynamic wide man, offered Spurs pace and incisive runs in the final third of the pitch, making him a good outlet for his team. Let's take a closer look at his card. A right wing forward, prolific winger, so he's going to stay out wide. If you play him right wing forward, he's going to stay out wide, hug the touchline. But he can also play all across the front three positions: left wing forward, centre forward, support striker, as well as an attacking midfielder and a right midfielder. Standout stats: speed, acceleration, dribbling 88 as well. Speed merchant, decent finisher. Let's look at his player skills: double touch, soul control, no flip flap, unfortunately. But other skills, he's got long range curler, rising shot, first time shot, one touch pass, pinpoint crossing, gamesmanship, track back and fighting spirit. So speed merchant, it would have been very useful card if he had super sub player skill, but nonetheless, off the bat, a decent card. I give this card 6.5 out of 10. So next up is Chelsea bound Liam Delap. No face scan. Sort that out, Konami, for next season, please. Liam Delap played 37 league games for Ipswich, scored 12. A young, powerful striker, showed a lot of promise and potential, hence the reason why Chelsea went in for him very early. Let's take a closer look at his card. Yeah, off the bat, nothing spectacular about him. No standout stats. Finishing is decent, 85. Speed is decent. Physical contact's decent. Player skills wise, decent array of skills. He's got a Marseille turn, interesting. Cut behind turn, soul control, long range curler, rising shot, first long range shooting, first time shot, penalty specialist, aerial superiority, and fighting spirit. So good range of skills. At least he has the shooting skills, but stats wise, not that impressive. Balance is only 68 as well. It's pretty low. I give this card a 5 out of 10. So next up is 95 rated DM Thomas Partey. There he is. Played 35 league games for Arsenal, scored 4. Came in for big praise by his boss Arteta, saying he's a massive player for us, and so he has been. He was a pivotal figure in midfield for Arsenal, offering stability and decent passing prowess in the middle of the pitch. A controversial figure. Let's take a closer look at his card. A box-to-box defensive midfielder, could play centre midfield as well. Standout stats is his kicking power, 88. Stamina, 87. He's got good passing as well, low pass, 85. Lofted pass, 85. Physical contact, 86. Not bad as well. Defensive awareness is pretty low if you're going to play him in front of the centre backs. And tackling isn't as great as I thought it would be, but a solid card all round. And let's look at his player skills. Long range shooting, one touch pass, through passing, outside curler, long throw, man marking, interception, blocker, sliding tackle, fighting spirit. So good defensive skills, decent passing skills as well. Overall, a good card. I would give this card a 7 out of 10. Next up, we have newly signed Manchester United midfielder Matheus Cunha. There he is. Face-wise, I think I might have to update him next season. Played 33 games, scored 15 goals for Wolves last season. Minus the episode where the Red Mist descended, he had a very good season last season. Simply put, one of Wolverhampton's best players. He has consistently contributed with his flair and goal scoring ability, becoming almost a talisman for Wolves. We've had a couple of Player of the Week cards, I think, this season, or during the season, if I remember correctly. Let's take a closer look at this card. Okay, standout stats. Well, first off, he's an attacking midfielder. He can play support striker and centre forward. Playing style wise, he's a creative playmaker. Stats: ball control 87, tight possession 87, kicking power 88, speed 89, so it's very fast for a central player. Finishing 83, maybe could be a little bit higher, especially if you want to play him centre forward. Physical contact, not that strong, only 74. But again, another solid card all round, stats wise. Let's look at his player skills. Got double touch, soul control, no flip flap unfortunately, but he's got a range of other skills like long range curler, chip shot control, long range shooting, heel trick, first time shot, one touch pass, through passing and gamesmanship. So good attacking skills, solid stats. Speed, I'm surprised it's really high, 89, kicking power 88, dribbling 88. Stats wise it's good as well. I give this card a 7.5 out of 10. So next up is Brentford's Brian Mbeumo. There he is. I think he's got a bushier beard these days. Played 38 league games, scoring 20. A fantastic return. The season just finished, and the season before, Mbeumo has established himself as one of the best forward players in the Premier League. Hence why he is a wanted man this summer. The Brentford boy has demonstrated consistency in attack with sharp movement and scoring contributions. In my opinion, only Salah on that right wing has bettered him this season. Let's take a closer look at his card. Standout stats: speed and acceleration, hitting 90 already without the manager boost. His dribbling is 87, kicking power 85, tight possession 85, finishing 83 for a winger. That's really good. He can play right midfield, right wing forward, support striker and centre forward as well. And if you do play him right wing forward, his playing style will be activated. That will be a prolific winger, meaning he will stay out wide, hug the touchline, offer a great outlet, especially if you're going to play on the counter attack. Hugging that touchline, running in behind defences, running in behind the fullback could be very lethal. And I think he has a distinct playing style, AI wise, if you take in consideration his previous cards, because they were brilliant for me. Player skill wise, he's got double touch, soul control, long range curler, long range shooting. No flip flap, unfortunately. Otherwise, with with the double touch and soul control, if he had flip flap, he could have had ball roll. But that's a fine because he's got long range curler, long range shooting, first time shot, through passing, pinpoint crossing, outside curler, penalty specialist. The previous card didn't have penalty specialist, and he's got fighting spirit, so brilliant. I think this card could be very special because of his distinct AI playing style. I give this card 8 out of 10. Next up we have Everton's Jarrad Braithwaite. There he is. Played 30 games in the league. The young centre-back is finding maturity in his game and impressed defensively this season with his composure and aerial ability. I think there's a lot more to come from him. He's only 22. Let's take a closer look at his card. Yeah, he looks like a bit of a beast. He's pretty fast. 83 is good for a centre-back in this game. But look at those stats, defensive stats. 88 defensive awareness, tackling 88, aggression 87, defensive engagement 88. With the manager boost, those will hit the 90s easily. And when you look at his physical contact, 87, that will hit the 90s as well. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Low pass is okay for a defender as well, centre back as well, 73. Let's look at his playing skills. He's got soul control, heading, one touch pass, low lofted pass, man marking, interception, blocker, aerial superiority, sliding tackle, and acrobatic clearance. So yeah, he's got the defensive skills, and he's got one touch pass as well, which is very good, very interesting. A bonus for centre back. Yeah, a good solid centre back in this pack. I give this card 8 out of 10. Okay, so next up we have the Portuguese Magnifico 96 rated Bruno Fernandes, or Fernandes. There he is. Played 36 league games, scoring 8. Had a slow start first half of the season, but picked up form quickly, establishing himself as Man United's best player. On form, a huge influence as a creative leader, dictating play and providing goals and assists. Towards the end of the season, he has positioned he's positioned more as a defensive midfielder. So slightly disappointed with this card. He cannot play there. As you can see, it's blacked out. Not even a dark green. But anyway, let's take a closer look at his card. A whole player, attacking midfielder, who can play centre midfield and support striker. As I mentioned, disappointed that he can't play defensive midfield because he played there a few times last season. Well, more than a few times. Stats wise, standout stats: kicking power 88, low pass 88, stamina 88, low lofted pass 87. His finishing is decent as well, and he's got a distinct playing style. A whole player who can dribble and has great first touch, and is wiry. He can slip through defenses. So that's what I like about Bruno. His physical contact is 73. So just like in real life, it's a bit lightweight. His heading is a bit low, a bit too low, 58. He's a much better header of the ball than eFootball and Konami have credited him for. But that's the minor point. let's look at his player skills. Double touch, long range curler, long range shooting, first time shot, one touch pass, through passing, pinpoint crossing, outside curler. Captaincy and fighting spirit, fantastic. He's got all the skills to pay the bills. The obvious omission for me is no penalty specialist. He's a penalty specialist by far, and he doesn't have it in his skill set in this card. So that's a bit disappointing, but you're going to have to take out one skill to put in another, and I don't know what you would replace penalty specialist with, but you got to somehow squeeze that skill in. Overall though, a fantastic card. One I hope to get. I've had a number of Brunos in the past and they're all been very good for me. I've got no doubt that this one will be good as well. Off the bat, I give this card an 8.5 out of 10. Next up is Man City defender Ruben Diaz. There he is. He's got that face gun for the last 5 years, I think, since Pez days. Played 27 league games last season. Yes, he has continued to be a commanding presence at the back for Man City, organising the defence and playing well from the back as well. One of City's best players this season gone by. Let's take a closer look at his card. Yep, look at his stats. Defensive awareness 91, tackling 90, aggression 90, defensive engagement 89, and he's pretty fast for a defender, 83. Physical contact strong, a strong 89. Yeah, it's a very good card. The only negative which a lot of eFootball players will mention is his playing style, destroyer. A lot of players prefer playing style for centre back as build up, but for me personally, that's fine. You can assign the defensive skill on him or strategy on him. Player skills wise, he's got heading, one touch pass, low lofted pass, man marking, interception, blocker, aerial superiority, sliding tackle, captaincy and fighting spirit. So the only defensive skill omission is acrobatic clearance. Apart from that, it's great. It's got the bonus is one touch pass and low lofted pass. So yeah, great all round. I give this card a 9 out of 10. Next up, we have another centre back in Liverpool's Ibrahima Konate. Played 31 games, scored 1, a mainstay and rock in Liverpool's defence, the spine in the championship winning team. No doubt he's had a great season for Liverpool. Let's take a closer look at his card. This card is a build-up, opposite to the last centre-back card we saw. He's a build-up playing style, and stats-wise, equally just as great. Probably better, because look at that speed, 86 speed, physical contact as well, 88, so a beast. Player skills, heading, weighted pass, low lofted pass, man marking, interception, blocker, aerial superiority, sliding tackle, acrobatic clearance and fighting spirit. So a great card. I give this card a 9 out of 10. And last but not least, we have 96 rated Newcastle striker Alexander Isaked. There he is. Played 34, scored 23. Displayed his goal scoring prowess and ability to influence matches with his quick feet and silky movement all season long. An outstanding number 9 who's had an outstanding season, and one of, if not the best striker in the league. Let's take a closer look at his card. A goal poacher, centre forward who can play left wing forward as well. Stats wise, finishing is only 86. Bit of a surprise. It should be closer to the 90s, I think. Dribbling is very good, 87. Attacking awareness as well, 87. Physical contact is only 74. I think that's just like in real life. I think it's not the most solid rock up front, but he should have great balance and tight possession. Stats wise here, balance is only 81, tight possession is only 84, so that's slightly disappointing. Heading is only 73, but we expected that. He's not the greatest threat in the air. So yeah, slightly disappointing with the balance and tight possession, but finishing is decent, dribbling is good, attacking awareness is good as well, and speed and acceleration is okay. Let's look at his player skills. Now he's got double touch, flip flap and soul control. Yes, he's got the ball roll. Other skills, he's got long range curler, long range shooting, first time shot, one touch pass, outside curler, penalty specialist and fighting spirit. So he's got good skills, all the attacking skills to pay the bills, and a bit of flair as well with the double touch, soul control, flip flap. Stats wise, off the bat, could be a bit better. I think there have been better cards this season, better player of the week cards, but it still might be very good. Off the bat, I'll give this a 8 out of 10. So there you have it, Konami's English League Player of the Season pack. A good array of positions, a good array of players. Let's quickly run by them again. You have Pay the Bilal, I've Got Wood, Iwobi One Kenobi, Just Incredible, Aaron One Kenobi, Aaron Ramstrail, Mark Umbrella, or Mark Get an Umbrella, Over the Mooners, Rogered, Jowsers, Johnson and Johnson, Delap Trap, Ain't No Party Like a Thomas Party, A Can of Kuna, Boom Boom, Gerard's Yard, Brune Yes, Buenos Dias, Ultra Canate, and Isaked in the Morning. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed those quick player breakdowns. Oh yes, let's go for a cheeky spin. Out of all of them, my first pick would be Bruno, obviously as a Man United fan. I wouldn't mind Bueno, Diaz and Konate as well. Bramthwaite would be nice as well. Kuna, pretty much any of the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Any of the top 7 I'll be happy with. But my first pick will be Bruno, so hopefully I'll get him in this cheeky spin. An extra bit of content for you. Who is it? Bruno, please, Konami. Bruno. Aaron Ramsdale, Aaron Chippendale. There he is. Not bad. Great stats on paper, But going on Player of the Week, goalkeepers, it'd probably be a bit ass on the virtual football pitch, but we'll see. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed those quick player breakdowns. Let me know what you think of Konami's pack this week. Let me know if you spun. Let me know who you got. Comment down below who you got. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.